Hello, dear viewers. Tarot Mom here for your daily tarot reading. I always ask you to pick the stone that resonates with you, that speaks to your subconscious, and we'll begin. There's no wrong way to do this. You can listen to one, you can listen to all. Your intuition will light up the parts of the interpretation that are for you. And we'll do a golden nugget card at the end, too, for further clarification. For those of you who chose this sort of maroon and gray striped stone, we have the Strength card, the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Swords. Okay, for some of you, the swords are things said that are not so very nice. Oh my goodness. For some of you, this is about somebody coming at you, maybe not being very nice. Not for all of you though, but for some of you that's the case. And the Knight of Swords, he can be sort of aggressive verbally, not mature, just not seeing the full picture, thinking that he knows it, he or she. The Ten of Swords can be feeling kind of brought low by words. Now, this can also be, however, this can be your own thoughts too. Sometimes that Ten of Swords is you're not thinking very nicely toward yourself, or you're not speaking very nicely to yourself, and it's gotten you down. And maybe you feel a little bit of a martyr. Maybe you feel a little betrayed. It could be any of those kinds of things. Maybe you feel like you should be charging forward with something. You're kind of berating yourself. Any of that is totally unnecessary. The Strength card is your major arcana. That's the power in this reading. And the Strength card is saying you're very strong. Not only that, you have divine strength and protection over you. If somebody is sort of saying some negative things to you sometimes, or argumentative things, or talking about you, that Strength card is saying they cannot harm you. They cannot harm you. You have divine strength and protection here. And in fact, you may have a way of coming into that situation with calm and knowing you're right, or you're going to prevail, and it can soothe the savage beast, that can even calm those around you. Sometimes this Ten of Swords is not about so much about words or thoughts, but just about feeling like all your plans, you've sacrificed yourself too much for them. You've made yourself a bit of a martyr, too much for them. And maybe you've charged forward with that Knight of Swords, just, really trying to move forward in plans, but it's been too much on you. In which case it is time to kind of regroup and be grounded in the strength, the divine strength that is there for you and you are part of, with that Strength card, because this is your endless being. It is full of strength and full of gentleness. That's your eternal being. So, and that is the overriding energy in this. These two are minor arcana. Sometimes I feel like they come up too because Source wants to say, watch it. Source wants to say, you don't need to do that. You don't need to be harmed. You don't need to harm yourself. You're loved. You're strong. You will endure. You don't need to get all wrapped up in the plans and the thoughts and the opinions of this lifetime, of your earthly self, of others' earthly selves. Sometimes it's saying, I'm there for you. I want to keep this from happening in your life. So that's a nice reading of that too. We always have choice, and very frequently Source will use cards to give us a heads up that this could develop if we don't change course for the day. For those of you who chose this lovely red and cream striped stone, we have the Hermit. We have 2 major arcana. The New Beginning, the 3 of Swords. Okay, well, there may be a situation or thoughts about a situation, a recurring pattern in your life, or a negative belief you have, or something that just keeps happening that does cause you some pain or discomfort emotionally. Well, the Fool is saying, and the Hermit is saying, time for a new beginning. You can leave that pattern in the dust. You can break away from it. The Hermit is saying, I'm going to help you to sidestep this issue. I'm going to help you to get around it. I'm going to help you to take a new path. And I like the Hermit because it's sort of like, a lot of times if we have a problem that we just can't seem to resolve, the Hermit is necessary. Our intuition is necessary because we might have to pick our way out of that. You know, this step there, that step there, the other step in this direction. It's not clear. So we just need to listen to our intuition in the moment and believe that a new beginning beckons. Have faith. This reading to me would say, rekindle your faith that something new and delightful is coming in, a new beginning, a freedom from whatever pattern this is. And this could even just be a pattern in your own thinking, pattern of your own thoughts. Those swords can come out. They weren't put there yesterday. They've been there. You don't see any blood dripping there. But they can be pulled out. You can change your mind. You know, even if it's a situation you feel like you cannot change, you can change the way you think about it or look at it too. So you've got this wonderful new beginning energy, this wonderful energy from your intuition, from your guides. Oh, the future looks good. For those of you who chose this tan and brown stone, we have the World. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the Ace of Coins. Okay, so the World card is success and completion. It is good. It's like you have the world in your hands. The Ace of Coins is new opportunity for something good for you financially, or some other physical manifestation of security is being offered to you. That could be something that improves your health. That could be something that increases your wealth. An opportunity is being given. It could be something that improves your home, your physical, tangible belongings that help you to feel more secure. Car, transportation. But this opportunity for greater security is coming and Source is bringing it. I feel like it's kind of something that has been happening, so that's good. The 10 of Wands is you may feel overburdened. You may feel like you have a lot on your mind. You may be carrying it all around. You don't need to. Please don't. If the wands are tasks, you don't get the things done more quickly by keeping them all in your head at the same time. Now, they say that nobody truly multitasks. We cannot think of 2 things at once. However, here's my however. As a busy mom, I do know that there are goals that are accomplished sort of simultaneously throughout the day. And so, like, little thoughts can intrude about, oh yeah, it's time, I've got to do this. Oh yeah, the laundry's done there. Oh yeah, it's time I better answer this email by this time. Oh yes, I've got to go here by that. You know what I mean? There is a going back and forth thing. So it can, for a lot of people who are quite busy, it can start to feel easy to be overburdened. But I feel like the answer here, the world is saying, your success, you will be completing some things, some of these wands, and you put them down. Put them down. You've completed them. Don't keep hanging on to them thinking, I should do a little more in this area. I should do a little more in that area. It's all right to say, okay, this and this, I've done enough of this for the next few days. That's enough. I'm letting that go. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not carrying it around at the back of my mind. The 10 of Wands can also be worries, concerns, priorities you have on your mind. And if it's that, there is no benefit in trying to carry more than one at a time. There really isn't. You can't worry your way to a better outcome. You can't worry your way to an improved outcome for somebody else. If you're concerned about somebody else, you're empathetic, you're compassionate, you're grieved by something going on with them. You know what? None of that's going to do anybody any good. Only action does, and you can only do one thing at a time. So it sometimes that card is saying, please let it all, please put it all down. Please let it go. Surrender it into the light, the healing, loving light with a specific intention, and surrender it. So you've got some good things going on. The world is, I feel like success and completion is right here for you. You know, you've got some good things, and you've got Source helping you to improve your security. For those of you who chose this golden nugget, who needs further clarification for your reading from the golden nugget card, we have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is reassuring you you're one smart cookie. You are smart, whether male or female. You have good logic. You have a good plan. You've got a good intellectual understanding of the situation. You just move forward in your plan. It may be time to be logical about something. And you know, the Queen and King of Swords, they do put their emotions about something aside. They do put it aside. Now they consider it. It's important. See, they are mature and balanced. So it is important, but they're going to get the information they can from their emotions about it, but they're still going to go forward with their logical plan. So that is your message for today, or it could just be a reassuring message. You know what you're doing. Thank goodness you do. You may remember a time when you didn't have quite that well-developed intellect or knowledge or understanding or ability to plan. It's good to feel good about where you are today with that. And that's a wonderful reassurance. Thank you all so very much. I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.